Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Linda from lindaspapercraft.co.uk and looking for an ink. We are on week 3 of January 2026 coffee and card using the With You in Mind stamp set, generally making men's cards, and I'm using, you've got 1/4 of a pack of the Timeless Plaid designer series paper in your kit, and today I'm also using, I've given you a few neutral even matte dots to use, and we have used a few on today's. So monochrome today. Now if you don't have Lost Lagoon, Pool Party would work, even Pretty Peacock would work, or you could go to one of your greys, they would work as well. So but I thought it'd be really nice to just do a very neutral monochrome card here. So let's get started. Now I was wondering whether, so you will have enough to do this with your card, although I have used the piece left over from this, but there is enough for you to do this, whether it would look right if we inverted that and put that on there. I don't think you can see it, can you? Nope, I'm not going to bother doing that. It was a thought. This is my process. You have to look at it on the card and decide what you think. So let's get started. So again, there are more than one Lost Lagoon. So you don't have to use this paper if you don't want to. But I found this was the one that looked the best because it is predominantly Lost Lagoon. So I am going to cut this Lost Lagoon basic wide designer series paper 9.5 centimeters. Again, cut your 9.5 first, cut your shortest one first. So 9.5 by 13.9. So 9.5. So I'm going to have to find something to do with all there must be, maybe that's your challenge. Make something that's got, you see, that would work. Because that's predominantly as well. That's nicer. Anyway, I digress. Your challenge to make something with all the leftovers. Right. Anyway, 13.9. It's a really simple card, this. There we go. And then we have a couple of pieces that are 14.4. No, they're not actually. They are 14.2 by 9.8 to give you that very narrow border there. And then this piece is 8.5 by 4, and that's for the sentiment in the middle, which I'm just going to do. So let's just check. Yeah, the happy birthday would just about fit on it, but I'm going to stick with the thinking of you. So, because it's quite a big stamp, I'm bringing the ink to the stamp rather than the stamp to the ink. And then I can check it's all there. And then a nice quick stamp. So, piece straight, stamp straight, good chance it's going to be straight. Just lining up the bottom. Don't line up the top, because obviously with that font they're all over the place, but with the bottom, because it's in capitals, it's straight. There you go. Perfect. So, and then it really is just a case of putting everything together. So this on here, and see, you could do it that way as well. Tempting. No, I like the plaid. So it would be a nice sympathy card, this. Not too dour, just subtle enough. Right. So let's get this lined up. So what I'm doing is lining up the side, top and bottom so that they're all approximately the same. And then just twiddling just a little bit this way. There we go. It's very tight. Oh, it's still got slightly more that end. This is the trouble when you do such a narrow border and you're as pinickety as I am. You want it the same. Right. And we've got an A6 10th fold card, so 29.7 by 10.5, scored at 14.85. Then we're going to add. Now, if you want to put the sentiment up on dimensionals, you can. I've left it flat. There we go. Bashed my card base. And then we're just going to add our sentiment. And I just put it right in the middle. As I was saying last week, you've got the stripes that can help you make it straight. There we go. So, and then we're just going to pop this inside and then do our little pieces, our neutral dots. There we go. See what we've got left in here. Oh, just enough. So I've given you a couple of strips, so you can do 3 on the side there. So that's 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Okay, so that's two cards there for you. I hope you've enjoyed that. Okay, and I will see you all next week. Bye.